Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Private Purgatory. Sorry we kind of had a delay, but we're back in action here. And as usual, we start every episode by telling you that this series really relies on your replays. So go out there, play some 1v1s, send those games in. Rules for submitting are down in description below. So yeah, today I'm also joined by Faust again. And on
Heyo, what's up?
yeah, and we once again have Comrade Axelrod on Team 2 playing as, I would assume, Eastern Bloc. And Team 1 would be V for Verdo Rush, so we'll have to wait and see what he does. I'm not sure what deck he's playing, but time will tell.
Name kind of implies maybe he. Oh, never mind. I
Oh,
was gonna
no.
say maybe it was gonna be a healer rush, but the full stack of T55s coming out hot. I actually kind of like the T55 now that I've used them more. It's not bad. Like I
No,
always thought it was kind of
definitely.
bad.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
not bad right now with the 8 rounds a minute. So thank you FLX for buffing those little things. Very, very useful
Type
for,
80 spags too.
yeah,
What if it's
interesting.
like a tank deck, like Chomaho T55s, Type 80 spag? Oh, I guess he has a the Halo CV, so
Ooh.
probably not.
Is he
Maybe he's trying to
copying
like.
your Pro Strat? Red Dragon Armor, maybe?
Oh, no, no,
That
no,
would
no.
be
No one
interesting.
can copy my pro strat. That deck is mine only. No one can copy it.
That's very, very true.
I guess like Askelord seems like he's playing kind of standard here, opening with SPWs, a bunch of stuff coming in from mid, which is kind of standard. Sokol's kind of weird, but whatever.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's not a
I
bad
think
idea for that map. Yeah, you
no, it's
usually
not.
want to go for the Delta Town if people do a drop, which is a bad idea to do a drop, but the SoCal might deny that, so... yeah, but very, very interesting. I'm not too sure what Verta Rush is doing. He's kind of half-assing a healer rush and still trying to tank rush. It's, very, very interesting. Also, PGZ for base defense. I wouldn't really agree with that, but this is
At
private
least it's an
purgatory after
88
all.
and not a 95. Like
Oh,
the
yeah.
88 has like 7 front armor or something ridiculous. I remember.
Yeah,
Like
it's
you gotta
based on a
take those rocket
T55.
shots.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
The MI8Ts though, these rockets are so bad. Like they're so bad.
They are
He's even
trash.
starting with his second CV, so I don't know. Is he trying to drop down Delta? Is he trying to healer rush?
I
Maybe.
I assume he's trying to cap his Bravo spawn, but as you said, MI8Ts are so trash. He's not gonna make this happen. And when you healer rush, you want more MI25s than you want MI8s. So I guess he's planning on dropping infantry in the Bravo town because, as you can see, Axelrod does have an infantry command. So I don't know. I really don't know what his plan is, but I'm just liking the deployment so far. That's how you know it's gonna be a good game. You just see a deployment like this, and it's just the perfect cast for us.
Gotta say, like I actually really like the full stack of T55s mixed in here, because then you're get like he's gonna be so focused on stopping the ball of healers, just keep buying AA, and then
That's
out
true.
of nowhere the full stack of T55s drives down the road, kills all your AA, and now what are you gonna do? So
Yeah,
it's genius.
it
It's
really is.
ingenious. I love it.
Also has the Huashong Chong there, so you can't really healer rush Verta rush. He is moving his MI8s down at the bottom side of Echo. I guess he's having a change of heart. I'm not sure why. If you kinda healer rush Bravo, you do want to go for this upper half of Bravo where the town is, and I'll load there. Also, that's mainly where people put their CVs because down the bottom there's basically nothing. And here we go. Is this rush gonna be successful? We'll just have to wait and see. Moving down bottom with the helos even. Not even moving up his T55s yet, so his
It's
8...
delayed action. You have to
Yeah.
understand. He needs the healers to be seen first. That way the T55s come surprise.
Actually, I think he's
So
doing the opposite though. He's trying to bait him to think this is a tank rush maybe, and then he's going to swoop up of Alpha. But the so-called buy that you said was a bad idea actually is gonna be very good in this situation because even if the so-called dies because there's a TY90, it's gonna spot these helos, and that's really all you need out of a cheap helicopter like that from the
could
start.
even honestly, these MI8Ts are so clumped up that he could splash them all down
Yeah,
if
he
he
really
targets,
could.
but it's just gonna go die to the
Yeah,
TY90 probably. Yeah,
TY90.
one shot even.
Oh, that is brutal. TY90 is
But
still
he's
the
got two
best A helo.
LCR, got two OSAs, yeah. Just a bit
Yeah,
expensive, really. But
it
now he
is,
needs
but
to start buying AA for Bravo if he sees the push, so like you would imagine that's what he would do.
yep. Roms will pick off the Recon helo, but it really doesn't matter at this point. He does buy a Sopel in response. I don't really think a Sopel is a good idea because we do know that he has these 10-point ZPTU trucks in his deck. So if you just scattered those all around, I think that's a much better buy, especially since they also bait out rockets. You can then buy the Sopals, your Strops in the back, and it's a much better
But you no
idea
no
to
no
stop a healer rush, I think.
you don't need the 10 pointers to bait out the rockets. That's what the cheap reservists are for. I think you're getting a bit confused here. Honestly, these flex could probably just fast move into Echo, right? Like, yeah, that's what he's doing.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
actually a good idea. Like, especially when you get rushed like this, just fast move some shit to the spawn. Madonna probably shouldn't be sitting here, but I guess there's nothing better to do. These
Yeah.
T55 is just gonna die to the Meridia.
They
Actually, he
will.
can unload the Huasheng Chong,
He could
like,
and get
with
side shots
side
on it.
armor. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, the T55s are
Would
getting
that be a
mopped
rear
up.
shot? Oh,
Oh, does he
nice.
get it? Oh, yes, he does. That's
Yeah.
hilarious. But in the meantime, this helicopter's actually moving up to Bravo. There's only 2 Sopals, and as I said, you really do need the ZPTU trucks, though.
I think
Uh,
the Sopals are probably gonna be enough, honestly. Like, with them being this bunch up, the
ah.
T's actually landing
Yeah, why is he
behind.
doing? Oh no, that's a bad idea. He should have moved everything together and just unloaded into town. But yeah, I think the Sopal. Yeah, as you see, it's getting stunned. You really can't stop a blob with Sopals alone. Axelrod buying a
Second
second
CV.
CV. Yeah, very very smart call from him because that
He
is his
has
last
to,
CV in
yeah.
Bravo otherwise. Although
But he
this
does lose both Sopals.
Yeah, yeah, I told you. He really instead he should have bought 4 ZPTU trucks, kept them over the CV into town, and then just one Sopal in the back. That would have like stunned the helos at least.
Battle
Having
Rush
more
is
time.
messing up here though. The
He
Mi-25
is.
is just sitting here. He's not chasing the Mi-17. He's not going for the Bravo CV.
No,
This
that's
is
true.
costing him precious time. And I'm guessing by looking at the 29 minute, this is actually going to cost him the game. Okay, CV goes down.
Yep.
Sobel's in a bit better position here, but like the swarm of helos here.
Should go
The
down to
problem
the
is like
MI8s.
if these were Mi-17s, the Sobel would be so screwed. I
It
mean, it's
really
probably already.
would. I mean, it's gonna die anyways, just the sheer volume of rockets, and the stuns coming in. It really doesn't matter if they're base Ts, but yeah, as you see, Sopal's really not enough to stop a healer rush on their own. You do want the extra. Oh, there's a 23 ml. If he actually microed that much better, he could have sniped this Mi-17 with it. I don't think he spots it. Let me just quickly check. No, he doesn't, but still. That could have been game over there for Axelrod if he didn't pay attention. But it looks like that Verderush is gonna cap Bravo with his delayed drop here with
Well,
Luge and
Axelrod is
Dweez.
just gonna have to go for a base trade here, and this is
Yes,
what
he
he's doing.
does. Another base
But
swap. I
honestly, right,
love base swaps.
a lot of this stuff that's like kind of just sitting down in mid should have just been fast moved to Echo as soon as he saw this. Like
Yeah,
Moderna
especially
sitting
the
back,
Moderna.
recon squads, LSTR, BMPs. The LSTR should have moved back to base, honestly. Sopal here. Oh, this Sopal is actually going to be nice though. It's going to catch these helos as they come in to try and reinforce Echo.
That
And
is
the
true.
Askelrod is just spamming T55s.
T55s, yeah, this is not enough to stop like infantry in a town, especially with this
If he
Moderna
bought
moving
some
up.
like if he bought some high AP infantry, he'd have won basically. I think like just scatter them around the Echo Forest.
Exactly.
There's landmines, and then you just keep buying units while the other guy has no spawn, and then you've just won.
Exactly, and you see this Sopal is still not dealing with this helicopters. It's panicked. It can barely kill an Mi-25. It will go down maybe, but no. Luckily, they actually do kill it. The Mi-80s. They are out of ammo, however, but yeah, as I said, these T-55s not enough to stop these Moto Schützens, especially with this Moderna. He really does need infantry, as you said, and we know that he has Lujan Duiz in his deck. He should just scatter them in this forest around this Chan Maho CV, and he's basically golden. Buying
Really,
another
really weird
CV for
position. Yeah,
Bravo.
that's a
Why?
five-star level mistake
Yeah, it
right there.
really is. Even I'm surprised by that. I mean, come on. Okay, but let's just focus in Echo for now. He is preemptively unloading his CV, so he can use this Mi-17 to its fullest effect. Very, very good choice there by Axelrod. But, I don't think there's enough infantry to push this out. I don't know how this game's gonna end, to be honest.
They should be enough, honestly. Like what if Veterush just doesn't buy any more units, he can just move this Schutzen up the cliff, get the Madonna in, tank the shots, and you gotta keep in mind that Mi-17 landing was very very important because there's a PGZ-88 here. If you got a bit too close to Echo, it would have just been shot down.
Right, but I still think these the Moto Schützens won't be enough because there is a PGZ-88 and this Chan Maho CV does have a main gun and a KPVT, so if he gets some lucky shots and if the Moto Schützens miss, that's not going to be enough to kill the CV. Especially with
It's
the
okay. The Madonna's autocannon
Mi-25.
is just killing all the hive.
Yeah, it is. There's no AA for Axelrod except this Moderna. Oh my god, what is happening? Huasheng Chong's being bought. No, they're being cancelled. Why is he cancelling them? He really needs infantry right now. He's buying. Are these reservists? If these are reservists, I'm just gonna lose my shit. Oh my
They
god.
have to be. What else can you even take in BTR
I
152s?
only think reservist and nothing else, right? It has to
Yeah,
be.
because the only other coalition with BTR 152 transports is Israel, but is obviously not playing blue. So
Yeah,
BMPs are
exactly.
gonna clear out the PGA 8A. He calls in reservists.
This is just why. He has Legion Dwee in his deck. Those would have been the perfect choice for this. The Moderna can't move up against 20 rate of fire, 21 AP. That will be suicide, and this Moto Schützens are not 90, so they also would have been melted. But oh, he has to move the CV back. He's forced, and in the meantime, this infantry command by Axelrod still going strong. Yeah, Euclide not gonna last long against those Motor Schützens, and like I have to point one thing out. Axelrod was very smart with his Mi-17. He didn't send it out frontally where the PGZ was. Instead, he sent it around, and he sniped a whole stack of reservists that were reinforcing. Very, very, like, excellent choices here by Axelrod throughout this game, I have to admit.
Definitely, definitely. This Madonna coming is going to easily clear out the Chomaho. He's got the cap going on, two Osis next to his CV, which is nice. As soon as this Chomaho goes down, I'd probably maybe buy a second CV, and then honestly, he's in a really nice spot, right? He's got
Yep.
complete control over Delta and Fox. Alpha's probably clear, but he probably doesn't know that. Easily, just after you cap the spawn, just send some units into mid, get that town, and then he's in such a nice position. I just like this line of Luzandre next to the CV and Bravo. That's adorable.
Yeah, it really is. I also like the fact that Verdorush is buying units for Echo as if he still has control of Echo, not realizing that they're actually spawning in Bravo. Oh my god. Oh, you gotta love this. Chanmaho is still going strong here. I'm really surprised Axelrod hasn't cleared
Madonna's
this out
actually
yet.
pushing back, pulling
Yeah,
back.
yeah,
I guess he's scared that there's some high AP infantry there. Like that's what you would expect, right? But
exactly, exactly.
at this point, like you have to go for it, man. Because the longer you don't have a cap, the more chance the other guy has to come back, I guess.
Yeah, plus Verdorush at a +2 tick. That's not good.
Oh, you got to keep in mind if these 255s didn't move up, they would have rear arm on the Madonna
Oh,
right now.
yeah, yeah. Is the Moderna reversing? Yes, it is. Oh, it would have been
Yeah,
a
it
rear
is.
shot, especially with the kinetic energy scaling. That would have maybe even been a one-shot kill. Picks off an LSTR squad, but it really doesn't matter at this point.
Now the
Yeah,
Madonna's driving back in, which kind of makes me wonder why it pulled back in the first place.
exactly. 23 ML flying around, but I don't know what he's planning with that. ROMs are actually out of ammo, so if Verrush was actually on point with this, he would have known that there's no more ammo for those OSAs, and actually he is buying more helos, so good call by him, I guess.
Finally buying Luz Andue, but
It's
late
too
a
late.
bit.
It's way too late. Had he bought those
Can
earlier, it
this
would have been
Chomaho?
over.
Okay, finally the Chomaho's gonna die. There we go.
Yeah.
Now, Ascleroid must have what 500 points. I'm just waiting to see a horde of units coming out
I,
any
w-
second.
I wouldn't be surprised if he just spammed out helicopters. He buys 2 CVs. What is this
No, no,
fire
no.
starter level play? I don't
I honestly
understand.
like that. I honestly like that because his CV is pretty vulnerable in Echo, and he's only one.
No,
So
true, but
buying one more CV, maybe the second one's unnecessary, but at
exactly.
least one CV is good.
No.
Yeah.
The first one I agree with, but the second one completely
Oh,
unnecessary.
this Echo CV might even die to T55 now.
Yeah,
It's really
but
bad.
it just really doesn't matter. The Mi-17 is flying in, but these Mi-8s are still moving towards Echo now, and well, luckily Axelrod does have 2 Soplas out on the field because actually did the Osas die? Yeah, they did to the T-55. It's elite now. That is amazing. It's not too often you see
Honestly, right?
those.
The with this CV dying, two CVs being bought is actually a decent idea because then you always have the backup so you don't lose instantly.
Ah, maybe you're right there actually. You know, LSTRs and Soplas mopping up those
Oh,
reinforcements.
J7H.
Yeah, but what is gonna snipe? There's really
Is he
nothing.
bombing himself?
What
I
the
think he's
hell?
he's
Oh my god, no! Yuck! He thought the CV was gonna survive and forgot about his bomber. It's
Oh shit.
amazing. That
That's
is
a nice
amazing.
one.
Oh my god.
And the Yakuza and the Lusante. This is such a weird deck too. What is this like? Is this normal Red Dragons? It
I
almost doesn't
assume
feel like it.
so. But I think it's like some cheese-oriented deck, which is not really working out for him. You know, these Yakude against Moto Schützen, it's not gonna end well for you, man. You really should have
Hey
been
man,
focusing on the
he's got
Legion Luis.
223 points, so it's not going that bad, obviously.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh
And we have
god,
the
look at how many
Sneshka
units
spam.
coming out.
Oh, here we go. The Mi-35s, Mi-17s. This
Another
is what.
CV! Another CV!
But it's
I
it's
think
from
Reaper Murderer.
Verdorush. What
He
what
thinks
is
he's
he?
like he thinks he's deep into Echo, but
Oh my
He's
god.
he's not.
No, look at this swarm of red units spawning. There's no way he's getting back in here. In another J7 coming in for a run. I think it's the same one. It didn't die, right? I wasn't paying that much attention.
No, but I
Yeah.
don't think it reloaded that quickly, right?
No, they really do reload that quick. They're pretty cancerous, man. Let's be honest.
Oh, okay. Now that you've said that, I can't say anything.
I mean, I'm the one that's
Goes
four
down to the
stacking.
Sopal
Yeah,
Max.
doesn't really achieve anything with that. CV did move out of the way. Good micro by Axelrod here. Hit 55, getting a shot off on the Moderna. Did the Moderna actually miss?
Yeah, it did.
Oh my
No,
god.
no, it was firing on the Luz
Oh, no, yeah,
Andre,
yeah,
that's
you're
why.
right, you're right.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't think they are in range of each other.
It
No,
probably no, they are. But
yeah.
you know how sometimes like one thing is below elevation and one thing's above. So like
Yeah, the
one
angle,
of the tanks doesn't have angle while the other one does, and then that's
yeah.
what messes up. This MIT just driving through the gauntlet of speciality,
Just
gonna
casually flying
come
up.
just cause but it's gonna go meet a few Sopals and a bunch of Snezhkas.
Yeah.
Another J7H
What is he hoping to achieve with that? Like, this...
trying to kill CV. He thinks
yeah,
there's
but
only one left. I mean, he's going for the right places, but it's easily dodged.
exactly.
Another
And these
one goes
Sopel
down.
is just actually amazing against planes, not so much against helicopters. I'm rather surprised. LSTRs will pick off that CV with the Sopel support. Snezhka's also firing on that. Not really your day CV, I'm sorry. Does go down. And now the right hand side of the map is completely devoid of blue units. The only thing remaining are just the
I mean,
two
to be fair,
CVs and
the map itself is completely devoid of blue units.
yeah,
It's the three Luzanduin bays, two CVs, and
CVs.
another MITs. Like, come on.
I'm actually surprised this game's not over, but
This is I think this is called not planning ahead. When you cheese, you should still probably plan ahead.
exactly.
I mean, he kind of got what he wanted too, right? He decapped, he recapped. If he just defended his spawn, he would have won.
Yeah, yeah, he made the wrong call with the reservists, as we said. He really should have just called out Luz and Dweez. And
If he
the
even has,
MI8s, even though they're terrible, that's what the T stands for, but you have to keep in mind, the OSAS ran out of ammo. There was no AA at one point for Axelrod, and even with those helos, he still would have been able to mop up, and then the Luz and Dwee would have been able to hold down the Echo Forest, and he would not have lost that spawn. But no, he bought reservists for some fucking reason, so I guess that makes the game more entertaining, at least. Yeah, and not much happening right now, so we just have to see how our players redeploy for the second half of this game.
ZZC56s.
What
Is this
the
like,
hell?
oh,
15?
these are BTR recon, aren't they?
Yeah, but these are the terrible ones. I think you should be using the
Well, both are pretty
440 thing.
terrible, to be
No, no,
fair.
no. The ones with the what is this? This is a ZPTU. The one with the other gun I think is better. Actually, I'm not sure. I'm kind of lost. I haven't played Red Dragons in a while, since they're
I
kind
mean,
of
to be fair,
bad. But
even if you do play Red Dragons, you don't use this kind of unit. I've never seen
I
this.
do.
Oh,
In my
you do
moto deck,
really?
I have the 15 points thing. I have to check actually. I forgot what they're called, but yeah, I actually use them in my RD motorized because you do have the recon slots, and you know Red Dragons kind of lack those cheap base defense units, and these are actually perfect for that role because they also have optics and they're 15 points. They'll stop helos, they'll stop ground units. They're actually not
I
bad
always
units, trust
love
me.
I love the Type 80 for base defense. That thing is so amazing for base
Oh,
defense
it
because
is, it is.
the high armor, the good. I mean, like the gun is actually pretty powerful, especially at stunning, right?
Yeah.
And
It's
yeah,
mostly
it's
good
just
for
so nice for base
stunning.
defense.
Like
Yeah,
if you
but like
want
the
them to
high armor,
kill,
you tank so many rocket shots.
that
Like you
is true.
don't die to rockets.
That is very true. Now we have the
Two
hot spam.
MITs at the
What?
back though, like
Yeah.
at the bottom. You see this? He might
Yeah.
try to sneak through.
It's not gonna
The
happen. There's
hots.
LSTRs, there's these MG trucks in the base, but HOTS, what is he hoping to achieve with these HOTS? I don't even understand why he has them in his deck, to be honest. Running straight into Moda Schützens, two Sopels, and a
Sopels.
Moderna. It's not gonna end well for these HOTS. Not at all.
Maybe he'll even get one if he's really lucky. Nope.
Nope. Nope. They both go down. Another HOT being called out. These ZZCs are still dying to basically OTs. Often do you like just look at this dumb fight in Delta.
KVPT versus ZPT.
Oh my god. The
The hot
accuracy.
trying desperately to
Yeah.
hit. There we
Oh,
go.
finally, the decider of the match right there. Will it score a second hit? Yes, it will. Hero Hot right here. MI8's finally moving up from the bottom of Alpha.
To be honest,
Yeah,
I think Oscar Road is being a bit too conservative with this. Like, he's
yeah.
trying to play this out, but, like, just end it, dude. End his misery.
To be fair, if he just selected everything he has on the map and fast moved it
And
to
attack
Bravo,
moves. Yeah.
it doesn't even have to attack move, just straight fast move, he would still win this game because there's nothing on the field. I guess there's a last minute cheese here by Verderush hoping to maybe get Echo, but I'm not sure if
I don't
it's
know
gonna
if you can
work.
even two MIATs cheese. But, like, credit to Oscar Road, there's plenty of base defense. Like, there's
Yeah,
two
yeah.
mod shots in here, there's a flak, there's an LSTR, there's an MI35 between his two CVs. I like that.
Yeah, yeah, he does know what he's facing, so planning ahead, as you said.
Mid
It's
goes
not.
down, no
Yep.
surprise there.
So
I think
many
he's
planes
just
shut
preparing
down.
this Madonna for the push. And PGZ 88's coming in.
Not really
It
sure if
just
that's the right call, but
Butterrush buys such weird units. Like
I know.
he buys like 25-point units. He's like barely bought anything above that price except for healers.
Even then, like those healers aren't that expensive. Like the Mi-25s, actually the TY-90 was his most expensive helicopter,
Oh
which
yeah, for sure.
which only shot down a SoCal and then just died. So I wouldn't call that cost effective. Still sending in this T-55s to die one by one. Like, I don't know. We do have a T-72 command being called out by Axelrod, so it looks like he just want to have a combined arms attack just in case, because you never know what your opponent is actually doing. There could be ATGMs, there could be tanks just waiting in Bravo. Of course, we
To be
have
honest, right?
the
If he
all-seeing
started
eye.
with the T-72 CV, then he would have just won.
Yeah, pretty much. Lucian Dui is unloading further away from Echo. It looks like he maybe wants to kill spawning units and then just try to bait out the CV or something. I'm not sure. We'll just have to see. But Axelrod moving up with this menacing force. He has everything. You know, he has a Moderna, infantry, fire support, helos, sopals, ATGMs. Like, there's nothing in this force composition that is lacking. And this is just very, very hard to deal with when you're in this position, being the blue player right here. Yeah, this is not gonna end well for Verderush. SU-25K. Interesting call. Wouldn't
I
call
mean, it's the
this,
most expensive thing he's bought all game.
yeah, will it kill the Moderna? Yes, it will. That's actually the first time I've seen that plane do something useful.
25K isn't
It does
that bad.
survive. No, it isn't, but
No,
oh,
no.
it doesn't survive. LSTR gets the final shot. MI8s do discover the T-72 command, but there's nothing they can do to it.
I love this though. I love this so much. Just look at Charlie. It's a line of units across the entire field, attack moving. It's so beautiful.
It is.
I feel like you can make a really nice cinematic out of this. You know, like not even blitzkrieg, just fucking. I don't know what to call this.
It's like a
Winning?
push. Yeah, yeah, it is. It does look like winning when you're up +3 and you basically have both spawns. I think you won. ZTQ62G. I feel this is kind of late, but if he had these sprinkled
A
around the map,
little bit.
yeah,
Little bit late.
just a little though.
Maybe if he didn't buy so many he probably ran out of T-55s. That's why he's using ZTQs.
Maybe we do have a SU-25 this time coming in from Axelrod. However, not too
The
sure.
MATs finds the CV, but hey, it doesn't have a machine gun, so it can't even fire at it.
Yep, exactly. And these MG trucks, perfect. They discovered Illusion Dui. They won't really last long, but he does have motor shit since he can always reinforce that, so there's no big deal. This backdrop is not gonna do anything, but so I guess we should just focus in Bravo for the time being.
PGZ-88 actually stuns out the
Yeah.
SU-25K.
No, they have pretty good suppression, especially the PGZ-80s. Were they the 25-point ones? Yeah, they have even better suppression.
The 88's actually decent at suppressing, it's just, it does no damage whatsoever, that's the
Yeah,
problem.
and its radar, I don't know. The only redeeming quality it has, I feel, is the armor.
It can survive some seed, which is
Yeah,
kind of funny.
yeah, it is.
Like, imagine if you had this thing in US, you just tank for the Patriot for days.
Oh, that would be just trolling for days. SU-100. When is the last time you've seen that unit, Faust?
Oh, actually, a few days ago, believe it or not, someone was like, I believe this is good for Red Dragon 5 spawn.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
it's cause we were playing the mod, and, yeah, I think that's why. SU-100?
Perhaps.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't really have any other choice playing Red Dragons for fire support, so I don't really blame him that much. But If there,
This is the final
Echo
defensive
CV does
line.
go down to the Dui, so I eat my words
Oh,
right there. But it's not like it
Asteroid
matters.
not paying attention. The
Yeah,
Schützen and the LSTR could have easily defended that. I mean, you
yeah,
can easily just move back Delta CV,
yeah.
so
It's not
it's
that
whatever.
scary, but he doesn't have a spawn, so maybe if he wants to do bombing run, he can't really do it for the time being. But funny thing, it's Axelrod buying, not Axelrod, sorry, Verterush buying an HQ7 while there's no planes up in the air. But I guess he's
It is
fearing
in my
these.
35.
Yeah,
It is in
yeah.
my 35.
Calling it out for helos.
Asteroid is
Still
probably
these
just gonna.
CZCs. What? Why? What are they
Look,
gonna
look,
achieve?
look at the buys. He buys one for every sector. He buys one for Delta,
For
Charlie, and
Alpha,
Alpha.
hoping they would get there. What the hell?
That's hilarious.
It really is. Okay, fine. We have
Asteroid's
this
probably just
Delta
gonna
CV moving
camp
back.
Charlie, I'm guessing.
He will, but he's waiting for the. I think he's actually not even trying to get Bravo, which is weird. He's just trying to win by conquest points.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
very,
mean, that's
very
kind of
weird.
boring,
It
but I
really
guess he's
is.
scared.
Why though?
Just a little
All
bit.
there is 10-point useless, like not even 10. Sorry, 15-point useless recons
Yeah,
and
but when you get
SU
memed on that
100s.
hard, you start tilting, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
With whatever that was on Echo. I mean, I'm still not quite sure.
Me neither, man. That's why I love Private Purgatory. It's so
I love
unpredictable.
Private Purgatory too.
It's the best
That
idea
is
we've ever had.
indeed one word for a Private Purgatory. Unpredictable.
Yeah, Legion Dui finally being scouted by these Mutashitsins. They could even go down, but look at this horde of BMP1s just going in to deal with them. Not gonna last long, but Axelrod's still scared, moving his CV away from Echo, which I guess is smart. He wants to kill those first before moving up. And yeah, it's looking very, very over. I mean, it was over 10 minutes ago, let's be honest, but I guess Axelrod just playing it safe, playing it conservative.
That was kind of smart from Askarod moving into like the forest sites instead of the town, because there could always be another infantry squad hiding in the town. The BMP one also does like a nice job of scouting this just to make sure there's nothing nearby. The UAZ will
True.
get in here and cap, and then he should just spread the infantry around the CV so that doesn't happen again.
Yeah, perhaps. But I just like the concave he set out of in front of Bravo. There's basically no way that Verterush can move up. Yeah.
Yeah, LSTR, Specialny, Snezhka, BMP ones.
Yeah,
Now
although
Wilk
this
moving in.
ZTQ did have a window of opportunity with the Moderna being down, so it will mop up some units, but the Conquerors could get a hit on it. Nope, it
Forces
doesn't.
is away, if
Yeah.
anything
Oh,
else.
he moves into cover, but he's still spotted. I guess the Specialinis are spotting him with the noise, but yeah, he still goes out of sight in the last second. Another J7 being called out. I can't imagine why.
He's going for the CV snipes.
Yeah, but like with 4 CVs out on the field for Axelrod, it's not gonna end well for him.
Askelaroid's also doing himself a bombing run. MiG-29 coming in here.
Yeah,
SU-25 circling it. Does he see the J7H? Is this... Okay, never
probably.
mind.
If he guns around that J7, I'm gonna be so happy. Once again,
Doesn't look like
MI17 going into spawn. Very, very nice usage by MI17s, although it does go down, but still, I really like how he's using his helicopters this game. Oh, the bombing run almost gets the CV. That was close.
What is this? This J7H is going so deep. Oh, and now it's
And
dead.
now the ROMs are gonna kill it. It wasn't even on point, so even if it dropped, it wouldn't have killed the UAZ.
I
Oh,
wanted
it
to
almost
see-
crashed on top! That was like 2 meters away.
Oh, that would have been a nice meme.
Oh, it would have been. It would have made this game like even better than what it is. I love this SU-100 charge into Wilkes. And SU-25Ks. Not really meant to do this, but I guess it does a good job of clearing those out.
Wow, the SU-100 is actually routing. When's the last... I haven't seen that in a while, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
He's routing into the enemy, though.
That's not where you want to route. Straight into
LSTR gonna go
LSTRs.
down.
Oh,
Maybe.
gets sniped by
Not
the
even.
Wilk. Yeah, probably. If he moves them back, maybe not. 25k, will it go home? Yes, it will. Does survive, so lucky him there.
I just want to look at V for Verterush's deck. This deck is so fascinating.
It really is.
It's like cheap spammy shit with some it's like some medium stuff behind it, and then some really really weird infantry and helo choices.
I can't wait to see Ambert play this deck, to be honest. It seems like something he would concoct.
Should give it to him. You have him on your friends list, don't you?
Yeah, I'll
Yeah, check
send
out
it to
this
him.
deck. It's pretty cool. I mean, he's been playing Red Dragon recently, so it's not even that far away.
Yeah, exactly. And with that being said,
I'd
I think this
say
game is pretty
this is
much
probably
over.
GG. Yeah.
And yep, here we go. Vertirush finally throwing in the towel. Look at that KD. That is just amazing. So
I'm honestly surprised that with that many units, like Vertirush just called in 15 25-point stuff all day. How do you even get 3,000 kills with that?
yeah, exactly. I guess the plane and the Helo snipes make up for it. But it just goes to show, like the last game we casted with Axelrod that went up on your channel, if you're gonna Helo rush, at least do it right.
Do it properly, yeah,
Do it
honestly.
properly. Don't
Show
don't
some respect.
half-ass it. Exactly. Like, I don't know what to say except for that. I mean, it was still a wild ride of a game. I'm gonna admit I really enjoy that one. So, thank you Axelrod for submitting some amazing juicy meme
And
games
thank you, V, for Vertirush for
for being
whatever
bad at
that was.
verto rushing.
For whatever that was.
Amazing. So yeah, we'd like just to thank you guys once again and remind you keep sending those replays and we'll see you in the next one.
Yeah, drop them like them hot. We'll see you guys next time.